Greetings, petrolheads. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Let's go ahead and take this Rhino Piccolo and we will actually go and restore it. So this is of course a 4-cylinder front-wheel drive car, so nothing too exciting. Wait, before I decide on whether or not, or to help me decide I should say, whether or not I'm gonna keep it, let's see what the available engine options are. So even with the turbocharger it would only make 153 horsepower, so if you tune that would result to a maximum of like 250, maybe 300 horsepower. I think it's just not exciting enough to keep it after restoring and also put in the effort of tuning it. So therefore it's just going to be a full restoration and then I'm gonna sell it. Stock parts. Wheels I can put different ones on, like perhaps where are they? Not looking for these. Let's put these ones on there. Why am I even thinking so long about what rims to put on there? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be sold regardless. Oh yeah, it didn't have a hood. Good to know. Okay, now we're gonna change wheels as well and sell all the old bad parts, and then that's also gonna allow us to look underneath here. It's a McPherson front suspension, and that is a multi-link rear suspension setup. Okay. Why didn't I put the new rims on already? Good question. And okay, there we have that. Now I'm gonna sell everything in my inventory. It's all junk anyway. So we will start by draining this oil. There was almost nothing in there. Okay, and let's start buying parts. Let's have ABS. Remember, this is a 4-cylinder dual overhead cam engine. No problem. No bottom suspension arm. Big servo. And we need 4 of these. We have 4 cams. A cat for these. No drive shaft. This is a front-wheel drive car, of course. Instead we need the front drive shaft once we get to that. Exhaust manifold is gonna be that. Yeah, probably. And then, does it have one of these? I don't know. I'm gonna buy it just to make sure. Drive axle is the C. Then this one. This one. And all of this. Just the regular parts here. 1, 2, 3. One of those. No leaf spring parts. Little muffler for sure. Then an oil pan for a VU, for a VU. One of those. Actually, this one or this one? Oh, that one. Have I bought the shock absorbers now? Yes, I have. Of those, then certainty about A and B, 2 of U. Oh, why did I buy 5? I only need 4, but that's okay. It's not like we wasted a lot of money. We wasted $6 here. Steering rack. 2 of U, 2 of U. No turbo, just this, and then a pulley, 2 of these and 2 of these, and we're good to go. So, let's actually start on the front suspension. Oh yeah, the tie rods are still connected. And we're gonna get rid of this. Go over to the middle, remove the oil filter and the oil pan. And now that we're here, might as well also remove the crankshaft bearing caps. And the front suspension is basically fully unassembled. Yeah, can't work on the gearbox yet because of course we need to access the engine bay first. upper arm, then this one, then everything over there. And yes, there is an exhaust pipe actually. So I made the wrong move there. Yeah, and once we're done unassembling this rear suspension, we're gonna rebuild it right away. Okay. Once you put in the cross member and the rear axle knuckle housing with the multi-link setup, man, just 5,000 new pieces that you can put back in appear. Yeah, I think we got it apart from the wheels. So there's this side. Then we put in the fuel tank and a new fuel pump. So let's put the brakes back on so that we can finish off this side of the rear suspension as well, so that we're totally done with it. And then we're gonna move to the engine bay. Where we're gonna find a lot of rust. So let's remove this first, so that we have nothing else in our way when we work on the engine itself. And there goes the exhaust manifold. We can only access the front exhaust section from under the car though. That's a little bit annoying. this out, and then the alternator. Steering pump, then the cover here. Man, one of these two camshafts, this one, look at that, that's not how you want your camshaft to look. I thought it was 23% condition, it looked even worse than that. It looked like it was at like 2% condition. Then the pistons. And we're gonna have to lift it up again. Take this off. Go to the gearbox. Crank is out. So let's get it back down, remove the engine block, and then lift it back up so we can finish everything underneath the car. Almost everything. So the gearbox section is going to be done, which means we can also handle the front suspension right away. Starting with the cross member and then the steering knuckles, and then everything else is going to move from there. Sway bar at the rack. All the tie rods. The spring. The shock. Okay, there's the one side. Then we go over to the other side. That's good. And we do this and cap. The bushing goes in here, and then we go over there. And that's the front suspension done. So, is it? Yeah, okay. Now we can lift it down again and finish almost everything of the engine. Put the spark plugs in there. Nice. Then a new camshaft. Oh, why did I buy 4 cam gears? That's silly. If it's a dual overhead cam, it means 2 overhead cams per cylinder bank, but we only have 1 of those, so only need 2 camshafts and 2 cam gears. Why would I need 4 cam gears for 2 camshafts? It doesn't make any sense. Silly me. But you know, humans make mistakes sometimes. I didn't buy an exhaust manifold cover. There's one more mistake. There it is. That's pretty much it. So now we get this thing back down here. Okay, just checking, and then fill it up with oil. And do we repaint it even? I mean, I think blue fits it decently well. But yeah, let's repaint it just for the sake of it. See if it's complete. Ah yes, there is still something missing. So no, it is not complete yet. ABS pump, ABS module. It was pretty hard to see once the battery was already in there. From directly above anyway. Now it should be all fixed. Yes, indeed it is. So everything. Move you to the paint shop. What color do we give this thing? Something like this. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that made it look better or worse, but it's okay, we repainted it. It has a fresh paint job, so that's what counts. Sell this car for $34,648. Not making us too much profit, but some. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.